everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another instalment in my Autumn Diaries series. I hope that you are doing really well and having a really good week so far. And how is everybody feeling about the weather? It's slowly starting to change. Today is kind of feeling like the first autumnal day. It's grey skies, it's a bit cooler outside, and I'm comfortably wearing a jumper today. I've also got my hazelnut latte here ready, so get yourself a nice cosy drink. I'll leave a link down below for the syrup that I use. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I think it's monin or monin syrup, but I'll leave a link down below for it because it's really nice. So I've got a hazelnut latte ready today, and I've also got a little assistant with me today. So this is Honey. She makes a little appearance every now and again on the channel. This is my mum and dad's dog, but she's staying with us for the weekend, so she's here with me today. She's such a little cuddle bug. She's just the cutest. Such a lovely girl. So anyway, today I thought I would film my autumn bucket list, which I actually do one of these every season. I love to do them. I feel like it just sets me up for the season ahead, and it helps me to think about things that I would enjoy doing, things that bring me joy. But I haven't done one in quite a while. Like I said, I normally do them for every season, but since having Jonah, I didn't do one for spring and I didn't do one for summer. But I thought I'd do one for autumn, so I've put one together and I'm really glad that I did. It just helps me feel a bit more organised. And like I say, it just helps me feel like I can see visually some of the things that I'd like to do this season, and it just highlights some of the things that I really enjoy doing. So it's not necessarily a list where a list where you want to tick everything off. You don't need to rush through and try and get everything done on the list. I just personally use it as something that I can see, and I just maybe might find one or two things on there that I love and do loads over and over, or I might get loads of the things done. But it's just about finding things that you enjoy, popping them on the list, and then if you get to do them, maybe try something new or include a family tradition on there. Then it's just a nice way to kind of welcome in the new season. So I'll pop on screen a picture of my bucket list for this autumn. I'll also leave this over on my Instagram as well if you want to have a look or connect over there. I'll leave everything down below so that you can find that. But I'll just talk you through some of my favourite things that I'm looking to do this autumn. Okay, so the first thing on the list is, of course, an absolute autumnal classic, to visit a pumpkin patch. Now, we normally go to one called Farmer Copley's, which is in Pontefract, and they do a whole sort of pumpkin festival. It's amazing, it's really good, especially if you've got little ones. They do loads of activities for kids, but I love doing this. We kind of turned it into a bit of a family tradition. We normally go to their Moo Cafe for breakfast, and then we'll go out into the pumpkin fields and take some nice autumnal photos, and of course pick a couple of pumpkins. Last year they were also selling the big corn stalks, so I actually bought a couple of those. They were only a few pounds each, and I used some tie wraps to attach them to our porch, the columns on our porch, and it looked so good. I absolutely loved it. It was really cute, and it was just a nice easy way to make the home feel a bit autumnal from the outside. So I'm really looking forward to doing that again this year, especially because this year we have our baby boy Jonah who will be coming with us, and it's the first time he'll be doing this sort of family tradition with us of going to the pumpkin patch. And I just can't wait to get those cute autumnal pictures of him with all the pumpkins. I'm just so excited for that. Speaking of Jonah, the next thing on my list is to start a fall basket. This is something that I've seen on Pinterest quite a lot, and the idea is you just pop together a bit of a basket full of autumnal goodies for your child, or even for yourself actually, or you could do it for a loved one. So I don't know, I might do a family fall basket for us and kind of pop some like nice hot chocolate in there, some nice blankets. I want to get some nice autumnal or Halloween themed books for Jonah to read him at bedtime. But you could customise this to whatever you want. You could even do one for your pet actually, that would be really cute. So you could do it for anything and anyone really, but the idea is just getting some of your favourite goodies together in a nice little basket, maybe keeping it out in your family room, your living room, wherever you are most often, and then you can just dip in there and just enjoy your autumnal favourites. Is there anything that says autumn more than sitting around a bonfire on a cold night roasting marshmallows? I don't think so. Will I get to do that this year with a baby? I'm not sure, but I wanted to put it on the list anyway. We love going to bonfires, like on bonfire night that we have here in the United Kingdom. I didn't realise for so long that that was just a UK thing, that not everywhere celebrated bonfire night. So if you aren't from the UK, bonfire night is basically where we celebrate. Do we celebrate? I'm not sure if celebrate is the right word, but we remember an event in our history, and we have bonfires and a lot of fireworks, and there's a lot of different things that go on around the country, and places have little fairs and all sorts of different things. So we might go to one of those and be able to toast some marshmallows, or we might even just have a mini bonfire in the garden. But there's just something cosy about sitting around a fire when it's cold outside and toasting marshmallows. If you've watched my channel for a while, you might know that our family does an annual autumnal trip. So every year around autumn time, we take a family trip, all of us together, to either Centre Parks or an Airbnb or the coast, something like that. And this year we're going back to Centre Parks. I'll have that content coming up on my channel, and I am beyond excited to be able to take Jonah with us this year. We're going to take him into the splash pad at the swimming area, and I just can't wait to see him enjoy all of the trees and the leaves and being in the forest. I just know that he's going to absolutely love it. So taking a family trip is definitely on my autumn bucket list, and you could do this even if it's a day trip. You could do this and get out to somewhere that makes you feel autumnal and nice and cosy. Centre Parks is definitely that place for us. We have ended up doing a bit of a tradition of when we arrive, we all go to Starbucks and we all meet up there and get a pumpkin spice latte. And normally it's just about warm enough that we can sit outside and just look at all the leaves in the forest and enjoy a hot coffee. Next on my list is probably not for everybody, but it's to watch spooky movies. And this doesn't have to be like really scary horror. It could just be something a little spooky. Like one of my favourites that I will be watching, and I watch this every single year, will be Sleepy Hollow with Johnny Depp. I just love that film. It just has all of the spooky autumn vibes without being too scary. And I just love the style of the film. I can just watch it over and over, which isn't like me at all. I don't normally watch films over and over, but that one I always revisit. I also want to see the new Haunted Mansion. So I loved the original Haunted Mansion, and obviously if you've been to Disney you will know of the Haunted Mansion ride, which is super popular. And I think the new film is a different storyline, but I think it's based during the autumn seasons. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that soon. Next is to decorate the house. I will definitely be getting out my autumn decor, and this is something that I try and build on each year. I've been focusing on trying to find pieces of decor that can last each year. So I've been looking on places like Etsy, where there's been a lot of handmade stuff. And I also did a shop with me for autumn decor. I will link those down below as well if you want to have a watch. This one I've actually already ticked off, and it is to drink a pumpkin spice latte. Or for you, you could just do any of your favourite. I've just seen the biggest cat. Oh my gosh. I thought it was a dog walking around on its own. It wasn't, it was a huge cat. Anyway, drink a pumpkin spice latte. Next one is a nice and easy one. It's to take a scenic drive. We are very lucky that we live on the edge of the Peak District, so we have some beautiful scenery right on our doorstep. So I will be looking to do a nice scenic drive, packing us up with some hot chocolates and enjoying looking at all the leaves and the countryside, which nicely follows on to crunch leaves on a countryside walk. One of my favourite places to go for a wander is at Cannon Hall, but you, I'm sure, will have plenty of different areas that you enjoy going. But there's something about getting out in the fresh air, first thing on a morning, putting on your boots, going for a walk, crunching the leaves, maybe going for some brunch afterwards. It just helps me feel just so refreshed, and you just get that nice boost of feeling good after doing a bit of exercise and getting out in the fresh air. This one goes without saying, but it is to take a family photo. I love to get seasonal family pictures, and especially now that we've got Jonah, I am sure we'll be taking lots of autumnal family pictures together in the leaves or under the trees with pumpkins, hot coffee, all of that good stuff. This is a new one for me. It's something I've never done before, but I put it on the list because I really want to try, and it is to bake an apple pie. I've never done that before. I don't even think I've baked any kind of dessert pie before, but I love baking. I just always find it difficult to make time for myself to actually do it. But I thought if I pop it on this list and I see it every day because I hang it up in my office, then I might remember to try and carve some time out for myself and to bake an apple pie. So if you know any good recipes, let me know down in the comments below. This one is something that we can all do, and it is to buy a nice pair of new cosy pajamas. Treat yourself to something that feels really cozy and comfortable. Get snuggled up on the sofa in your new PJs, watch a new series or a box set. Oh, that's just my perfect night. The final one on my list is to do a corn maze. I don't think I've ever done one of these, and I'm not actually sure if there is one local to us, so I'll have to do a bit of research to try and find one. But I saw this on a list on Pinterest when I was getting some ideas together, and I thought that this would be so fun to do. So it'd be good to do a little family day out somewhere and do a corn maze. It's a nice autumnal activity that you can't probably do all year round. So that is everything that is on my list. I hope that you enjoyed this video. It's a bit different to what I would normally do, but I wanted to share some of my ideas and some of the things that we'll be doing as a family this year. So if there's anything that you get up to or any particular traditions that you do during autumn, please let me know down in the comments below. I love to chat and connect down there. But I hope that you have enjoyed watching this video, and I hope that you have a really good rest of your week. This is your sign to do something nice for yourself today and to take care of yourself, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!